The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's PSG, they face Manchester City, and it's live right here on EA TV. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
Here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays alongside Kylian Mbappe. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Kyle Walker plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Taking care of business defensively here. Messi. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Grealish. And lining it up. Cancelo. Spot on with that tackle. Messi. Mbappe! High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Gundogan. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, he's the club's leading scorer, and he's so difficult to negate. But I'm sure these defenders will have a game plan for him. Whether it works or not, we'll have to wait and see.
He got a good palm on it. Messi.
Well, it's been a fast start by City, and they were so close to taking the lead there. It needed a great stop from the keeper to deny them.
Foden. Haaland. Intercepting it intelligently. Messi. Back to Hakimi. A really sumptuous ball. Save, but still a chance. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Kevin De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Promising attack, this. Gundogan. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Going short. De Bruyne. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Neymar. And successfully cut out. Lionel Messi. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Neymar. Mbappe! And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Grealish. It's with Joao Cancelo on the offensive. Joao Cancelo. Now Gundogan. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Hakimi. Oh, he's given us away. Making progress. Grealish. Now Gundogan. He could pick out a teammate. Giving it a try. A concession of a corner here. Favouring the short one. Gundogan, can they convert? And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Delivering it. And clearing it away. Rodri. Now with Grealish. Read it well. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Given away by City. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Will they profit from this situation? Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Out of play, PSG throw-in forthcoming. Mbappe. And return to Messi. Chance to finish. And able to get a body in the way.
Well, those stats tell us that PSG haven't dominated the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
And the problem not completely solved. Danger averted for now. Nicely cut out. Mbappe. Messi. Lionel Messi! In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Erling Haaland. Phil Foden now. Rodri. Walker. Walker. Foden. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lionel Messi. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Messi. Oh, in with a chance! And offside just as he was ready to pounce. And that will do it for the first half here at the Estadio Metropolitano. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. Well, the misery continues. Quite simply, Stuart, he had to go.
Well, I think that sums up their day. A complete lack of discipline from everybody involved.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Gundogan. Now Haaland. Ramos completely on top of the situation. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. And he keeps going. Fabian. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Bernardo Silva. Messi. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And then it's a wonderful strike from Messi. He hits it with such power, such pace and great accuracy. What a goal that is.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Riyad Mahrez. Getting forward. Joao Cancelo. Gives it a go. And using his body to good effect. They favoured a short one here. Walker. And the keeper did more than enough. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Elects to go short. Rodri. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Favouring the short one. Terrific piece of anticipation. Neymar. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And they need to get tighter here. Gundogan. Superb block. Well, a joy to watch. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. So a half an hour remaining. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And he's made headway. And the keeper's in trouble. Well, it had a chance, but off the crossbar. And a goal kick. Rodri. It's with Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva has it. And a chance for Kyle Walker. Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Vitor Ferreira. Neymar. Teammates available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. A running room in the wide position. Lionel Messi is positioned at the back post. Not a time for composure on the ball. Into the advanced position. Mahrez! And the penalty has been given here. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
Not out of the woods yet. And I think the threat has been averted. Mbappe. Hakimi. And here's Fabian. Very quick thinking there. Silva. Mahrez. Mahrez takes it in field. Strength and... That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And Bernardo Silva has it. Can he put it away? Oh, a smart stop. Well, they fancy a short one. Holland. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Not much time to make up his mind. Gundogan. Can he take the chance? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Well, in the closing phase here, and PSG excelling, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. That is how to apply the pressure. Mbappe. Lionel Messi. And Messi! Ederson in goal made it look easy. Walker. Riyad Mahrez. A move of promise on the flank. Mahrez. Now with Walker. Makes the move to the inside. And pushed away to safety. Well, the counter chance looks very real. All hands on deck. Mbappe. Might it be Mbappe? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Not to be advised giving the ball away there.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Oh, it's just over. So unlucky.
Well, it's a cheeky attempt, but it just doesn't come down in time.
A change in the offing for City.
Le sustituirá con el 19, Julián Álvarez.
Alvarez. And the advantage is with City. Full time! Parisian pride shines through. PSG have cleared the final hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.